The following demonstration shows how eReceipt is going to deal with batch style products. So let's take a look.
Completing a goods receipt single stage for batch product, a serial product, tally product and tally batch products. To do that, I need to log on to the app using my usual credentials, and when I log in it's going to ask me for the branch reference, which in this case 1001, and tap on the pink right arrow. Then take me into the purchase order search screen, which of course I can search by an order number, a barcode, a product, or in this case I'm going to search by the supplier, which is Wentworth Supplies. So I'm going to type in Wentworth and click on search, and it will bring the outstanding purchase orders up for that supplier. The one that I want is the bottom one, so I tap on that line. It asks me to enter in a GRN reference number, which I do so. The date I'm going to leave the same. Of course, if I wanted to change the date, I could simply tap on the date and select a date from the calendar. I then tap on to create the GRN, and it will open up the purchase order number, of which you can see Wentworth Supplies, the GRN I've just typed in, and there are 4 lines. Now below that you will see the 4 lines and the details, and on the first line you will see a little B to the left hand side, which indicates that this is a batch product. On the second line you'll see an SE, which that's a serial product. The third line is T, which is tally, and finally the fourth product, which has got BT, which is the batch tally. Now if we go to the first line, you will see that there's 0 of 5, which is saying that we need 5 of these ladders. So if the 5 have arrived, I simply just tap on the pink circle, and what you will get is you have the reference number and a quantity field to populate, and you'll see a pencil. So you just tap on the pencil and it will ask you to tap to complete the reference number. So I'm just going to enter in that first batch number for that item. I'm going to tap on the number, which is down as 0, and I'm going to say I've got 3 of them in that batch, and I simply click on OK. What you will see up above, you'll see a little orange down arrow, and you'll see 3 of 5. So that's saying of the 5 that are expected, I've actually only booked in 3 so far. So I now need to add another batch for the remaining 2 items, or as many batches as the other items are there. So in this case I'm just going to tap on add batch, and I'm going to tap in the batch code for the next lot of products. I'm going to tap on the quantity, and I'm going to say there's 2 of those, and say add, and then I'm simply going to tap on OK. And what you'll see now is that the first line is happy, we've got the ticks, and we've got 5 of 5. So the next line now is for a serial product, which this will mean that I will, for each of the items that are expected, have to give a serial number. So you will see I'm expecting 3 here, so I tap on the circle again, and again we get the same screen appear with the pencil. So I tap on the pencil, and that allows me to enter the first serial number, and of course there's only 1 product at each serial number, so I just simply click on the pink plus, and you will see it adds 1 in there. I click on OK, or tap on OK, and you will see again the orange circle where it says we've got 1 of 3. So I then go and tap on the add serial, and again add the next serial number in, tap on the plus again, and then add. So you will now see the orange has now got 2 of 3, and I've got 2 entries below of the serial. So I then add the next serial, and again just enter in what that number is, click on the plus again and tap on add, and then you can see I've now got a green tick and 3 of 3 are there. So I simply just click on OK, and you will now see that we've got the ticks on that product line also. We're now going to go down into the tally for the timber. and so you can see that we're expecting 30 meters here. So I tap on the pink circle again, and what it's asking me to do down the bottom here is add the tally. So if I add the tally, I can go in here and I can select the length, and this one I'm just going to go straight forward and say it's 3 meters, and I'm going to tap on the quantity and I'm going to say 10, and I'm going to say add. So straight away that has put my 30 meters in there, and that's what's been ordered. So I'm simply going to say OK, and again you'll see I get the ticks on there, and that has populated that. I'm now going to move down to the batch tally, and again in the same way I'm expecting 30 meters. I'm going to tap on the circle again, and what it's asking me to do now is, because this is batch tally, it's asking me to enter in a batch. So I click on add batch, and if I tap on the reference and then just enter in the reference number of this, so again I'm just going to enter in the reference number, tap into the quantity field, and this time it will come up with add tally. So I tap on add tally. In this case I'm going to say this is 1.5 meters, and I've got 10 of those. Tick, and then I'm just going to click on back, and so that's telling me that I've got 15 meters of that reference of the batch of those lengths. So I can now tap on add batch, and again tap on the reference and type in the next batch code, and on the tick and tick on the quantity, tap on add tally, and this time they are 3 meters, and I'm going to tap on the quantity and say 5, tap on the tick and then click on back, and you will now see at the top we've now got the green tick to say the 30 and 30. So there's 2 batches, same total length but made up of different lengths of timber. I then tap on OK, and you will now see that everything has been booked in on those lines. So I can now tap on confirm, and it's asking me, do I want to confirm this? I tap on complete, and simply on this GRN confirmation screen it's telling me that every line is complete without any error. You're good to go. If there were any problems on here, this would display on here if there'd been any under or overs or exceptions, but no, everything is fine. So I'm going to tap on confirm, and what that will then do, that will give me my put away instructions for all the items if the locations have been fully set, and then all you would need to do is simply tap on close, and then you're ready and to go and start to search for another purchase order to book in.